If you would like to someday own a Rolls-Royce, a Mercedes, or a Porsche, you first must master the skill of autosuggestion. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. And we are on the third chapter of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, the Bible of personal self-development. And once again, we are using the skills and knowledge of Earl Nightingale, as well as some input from my very self, to help us to understand these chapters. Once again, this is not meant as a replacement for reading the book. It is critical that you read the book. But once again, when you read this book, and I've read it 10 or more times, you get something different from it every single time. Want to give you a few insights to help you along the road to becoming that 5%er that you want to become. So let's talk about autosuggestion. And I know that we've already touched on this. This principle tells us how, through repeated suggestion, the subconscious mind can be put to work for all of us. It is the faculty of being able to concentrate your mind on your burning desire until your subconscious mind accepts it as fact. It will then begin and devise ways to bringing it about for you. Here is where hunches come from. Sudden flashes of thought, inspiration, guidance. Now here's the how. First, you go to a quiet spot and repeat the words of your statement of intention. A careful reaffirmation of whatever your goal happens to be. If your objective, as an example, is acquiring money, read your clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition. State what you intend to give in return for your money. Remember, you don't get something for nothing. And describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. See yourself having already achieving your goal. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. Ask your subconscious mind to help you. Remember, the infinite mind wants to help you to advance if only it knows what it is you want. And when you send that vibe into the universe will respond. It's key that you do this every single day. Remember, perform this task twice a day, minimum, once before retiring, and once upon awakening. Make sure that you have the statement that we outlined earlier so that you can see it as you read it. Additionally, once again, step a little bit out of your comfort zone. What did the 5%ers do? They take that objective and they plaster it in their minds. It becomes embedded. It becomes a passion. When that happens, your vibe is stronger. That's one element. The other thing is that when you see it over and over and over and over again, what happens is all of the things around you start to relate to that particular objective. And it gives you new paradigms, new ideas to help you to achieve that objective, that outcome that you so desperately want to achieve. And that is the mindset that you must have. Now, if you were to write it out and put it on, let's say, the dashboard of your car, so every time you get into your car you see it. If you put it on the mirror in your bathroom, so when you're brushing your teeth or combing your hair or performing a function in that facility, and you see it over and over and over again, it becomes embedded in your mind. And what Anthony Robbins calls reticular activation system simply means that once you have that embedded in your mind, you will start to relate things. And how do these things get related? Because your subconscious mind will take this goal, this burning desire, and start to show you ways, show you things that you overlooked before to help you to achieve your goal. On a personal note, as an example, a story I like to tell is I was trying to think of a title for a particular video that I was making, and I was driving by, I was thinking about it, and I saw a billboard that was advertising Transformers. Boom, bingo. I took that billboard, that idea, and that became the title of the video, because the purpose of the video was to transform you from being in a uncomfortable, unhappy state and change that to a positive state, to get out of the negative and into the positive. But the point is, you have to have that focus, that burning desire embedded in your mind, and then things will start to relate to it, and your subconscious mind will take over. And it's critical that you do it right at night before you fall asleep, before you cross the border from consciousness to sleep, because then your subconscious will start to work for you. But a key element of this is, when you're doing that, always focus on the end result. Don't focus on the things that you've tried and failed, because that's the message that gets sent. Focus on the message you want to send. Leave the runway clear for your subconscious to land your plane that will be the solution to your issue, that will give you ideas. This is where hunches, inspirations come from. Does that make sense? Okay, that is the third chapter from the book Think and Grow Rich on autosuggestion. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, once again, big shout out to Earl Nightingale, posthumously, because his words are helping us. Let's never end a meeting on a philosophical note. Let's all get out there and take charge. I'm Eli's dad.